Well, how about that? Game on in Hyderabad. This is Cricbuzz Comm, and I can tell you we honestly didn't expect to be in this position. It was one of those you thought, oh, it's going to be just a 10-over stage, a formality. We'll be talking about just which over they're going to reach it. Not the case, Michael.
Well, it's been down to our zero Jojo on debut. I mean, he's a wonderful talent, bowls quickly. He's got a great character about him. He played in a test match in Antigua. I think it was 2 days after his mum died, and said to the team, no, I'm going to play on. They won the test match and they dedicated the test win to Alzari's family. So he's got a little bit of strength behind him. He's obviously got a huge amount of talent, bowls quickly, he's bowled his cutters nicely. And you just feel with particularly that opening pair of Warner and Bairstow, they were probably a little bit too confident. Small chase, just came out playing lots of shots, and those 2 wickets in 2 balls, the first for Alzari Joseph with his first ball in IPL history, has just turned the course in terms of a quite tight game. But I still, just at this stage, would prefer to have the bat in hand. I still think the Sunrisers should just have enough to get over the line.
We'll come back to that chase, but how interesting it is you've had two guys making their debut in the IPL in the same game. One, Kuggelein, gets hit for 6 off the first ball he's ever bowled, and the other, Alzari Joseph, comes and takes a wicket with his first ball. Kuggelein came back well. We wouldn't want Alzari's second spell to go for a lot, but if Sunrisers are to get over the line, something tells me his figures will have to be disrupted a bit.
Yeah, you feel so. I mean, it's just one partnership, and that's what Tom Moody and the likes of Bhimani, the captain, will be just saying to his team, look, just one partnership. Not the singles, not the ones and twos. Don't take too many risks. You don't need to go for the big glorious shot. Just rotate the strike, try and force Rohit Sharma to bring the field in and then hit the ball through the field when he have to take that gamble. I mean, you've got such a small total as a captain that you will have to try and gamble, maybe bring mid-on up to force an error, bring cover point in to try and get the batsman to force it through the offside. So I think Rohit's going to have to be very smart in trying to create opportunities because he hasn't got enough runs to play with.
Well, that error you talked about has just happened. Just getting it on the Cricbuzz app right here. The 4th wicket has fallen. It's your man Berendorf, and Manish Pandey is the one who's been dismissed. So while he didn't have a great first spell, again, it's key that they come back well. And it was such an opportunity for that middle order to fire when the top two. We talked about that. The key is to get those two out.
Yeah, get those two out quickly. They did that. But also, if you look at the Mumbai Indians bowler attack, they've got wicket takers. Berendorf is a wicket taker. Chahar is a wicket taker. You've got Bumrah, a wicket taker. Krunal Pandya is a wicket taker. Hardik Pandya is a wicket taker. All right, they can go for runs, but when you're trying to defend a low total, it's almost if you want bowlers in your attack that can just produce a bit of magic, and there's 3 or 4 like I've just mentioned that can produce that magic. Mohammad Nabi, though, he's a cool customer. We've seen him bowl a bit. We saw him hit a 6 to win the game in Delhi. He has got a calm head on his shoulders, so I would expect him to stroll. Has he strolled out?
Yeah, he would. Most likely it's going to be him because it's Huda who's there, who's performed in the past with the bat, but has not quite come to the party quite after that. So Nabi is going to be key. Rashid Khan Mino can bat a bit down the order, but doesn't seem there's too much more after that because without Kane Williamson there to add to that 1, 2, 3 or an all-rounder, the Russell, the Pollard type of all-rounder would come later on. In case you need quick runs, Nabi can be okay if it's 6, 7, 8 and over. If it gets to 10 plus and over, it could be.
Yeah, and with the wickets that they've taken, they'll feel that the next 3 or 4 overs they can get that rate to near on 10. So it's again outstanding. I'm really impressed by Rohit Sharma. I think he is a clever captain. Graham Smith on commentary said it exactly the same. He's always ahead of the game. You've got to be proactive. You've got to think 1 over, 2 overs, 3 overs ahead of the game in T20 cricket, and you've got to always kind of say, what does the opposition least like me to do as a skipper? And that's exactly what Rohit Sharma's been doing over the course of the last few games.
Yeah, so it's not Mohammad Nabi, it's Yusuf Pathan who's come. So they've still got Mohammad Nabi in the tank. So at this stage, 76 of 57 balls. You said before the wicket fell, you'd rather have bat in hand. Are you slowly handing me the bat or still got it?
Yes, I'm kind of, honestly, absolutely 50-50.
Absolutely
50-50, yeah. I mean, you don't want to lose another one in the next 2 or 3 overs. You've got experience there with Yusuf Pathan. You've got Mohammad Nabi to come. Bhuvaneshwar can hold a bat as well. So I'm 50-50. I like the fact Rohit Sharma's brave. The brave captains can generally win your games. We've seen that with MS Dhoni. He may be the difference. He's got nice tactical brain in him, so he might just be able to force the Mumbai Indians into a surprising win.
Yes, I'll have to tell you, I do agree with Michael Vaughan, and which means these chairs are the most comfortable fences we've ever sat on.